Thank you, Pak 40. Hey there, and welcome to bonus day, day 10 defense of the USA vs Germany Conquest campaign. I'm doing an extra round, a victory lap. Technically the campaign has started all over again, but what is of interest is it's in Vallée. So this is where this campaign started, and we've also got the 88. So how can you pick this up on day 9 and not get to use it as another motivation to do a 10th day? We also picked up the Pak 40, so we've got 2 devastating German cannons at our disposal. We've also got, speaking of big guns, the American 90mm M1A1. This is the sort of like the American 88. It's a bigger caliber, bigger shell, anti-aircraft, heavy anti-aircraft gun, but also good for taking out tanks. So we're bringing that today, and we're bringing our 90mm GMC M36B1. It is effectively a 90mm cannon bolted onto the top of the M4A3A1 chassis, A3 chassis, sorry, let me just check that. Yeah, A3 chassis. And I'll also want to bring this. Why am I bringing a 37mm gun M3A1 on the 10th day? Well, this gun, if I haven't made noise about it already, I've clearly forgotten to, but this is a very powerful little 37mm gun. When you look at all the nations and they start a 37mm gun, this one is the most powerful of the lot, and it is really, I think it's free. Let's just have a look here. M3A1 is free. So when you start as the Americans, you have at your disposal, if not the most powerful, 37mm light anti-tank gun around. It's got 60 mils of pen. Oh, yeah, it says 62 mils of pen. But when you compare it to, say, the German Pak 38, that I think it's about 45 mils of pen. The Soviets, although technically they use the 45, that's about 45 mils of pen. The Finnish have, I think, about 38, but the reload speed is 2 seconds. And then the British 37mm is not that great. But ultimately, I'm trying to say that if you're playing Americans, these, or a couple of these, will last you a very long time. Quick reload speed, high pen, can hide in bushes quite conveniently, and very, very mobile and very, very deadly. This should last you all the way up until you start seeing panthers, tigers, and maybe some of the KP4s. And we are bringing Warren and Ernest, considering this is the day that they unveiled themselves in that bush. We'll even put them in the same bush as last time. They've been with us all the way since day 1. 2 Brownings, and for a change I'm bringing in 2 Quadmounts, just because we can. Let's get this day going. Alright, let's spawn in and have a look around. So we get point C. So all those days ago, I think it was day 2, this was the place we defended, and we are obviously going to defend this again. Point A and point D right next to each other. So this is actually going to be quite straightforward. We've got pretty much enemies coming from the west and northeast. So they're going to come down this road just like last time. I'm just clearing these walls here for the 88 because it's to the left. Over there somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And it needs to see in this courtyard. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping before the guests arrive. Alright, we're about to kick off. So I've closed this off, put a scout in the bush just to keep an eye out there. I closed this off, so they're going to come down the road and generally approach point D. We've closed this off and this, linking one solid hedge to the next, and closed it all the way up here. And the hope is that they all meet at point D and point A, which we have good line of sight of. So I've put some foxholes here to draw fire. A quad in the back. Quads have got 140 meters of range, unlike the regular machine guns, which have only 120. So I can afford to put them back a bit. I've got this hidden in the bush. I've got our 90mm here, just in the back, but back before everything. 200 meters of range. Puck has got about 200 meters of range. The 88's got 200 meters of range. The tank destroyer has got 200 meters of range. So we are pretty good on being able to range everyone out. And then we've got a Browning in the bush here. Now, I'll be shooting mostly manually. I'll try to. The accuracy. And then for this side, I've got the tank destroyer and the 90mm. I want to move this Puck 40. I want it to see into point A, given its range. I'm just going to put it on the peak of the hill. Yeah, that's better. And Warren and Ernest need to get out of there. Any misfires, they will get hit. I didn't think of that. The 88 is having a go. Come on. They are coming around. That was lucky. Oh. Oh, that's a pity. HE shell. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get a medic there. That's a risky move. No. I need you to focus here. You must be able to reach there. Come on. Thank you. Okay, machine gunner, Warren Ernest. I need you in action right now. That's right. Okay. Puck 40, wake up. Stug out. Come on. Thank you, Puck 40. Oh, we've got more tanks. Tank destroyer, get up. Puck 40, where are you? There you are. Fast asleep. Fast asleep. Come on. One more. Nice. Okay. Crap. No, there's a Stug there. I'll have to retreat. The 37mm, I need you online. This thing is going to pop out. Oh no, H. There we go. APCBC. Come on. That's a 57mm for you, fam. Okay, let's get that rescue mission on the way. I'm going to bring the tank destroyer here just to provide support. I should have thought of that a little sooner. Goes wrong, we're going to need a second rescue mission. Okay, the medic, you're going to have to run the rest of the way. We lost him. Shit. Okay. Sorry, dude. I tried. You got to get out of there right now. Oh, they've got an 88. Oh. Our tank destroyer is in trouble. Okay, I got the 88. It's only a KP2. Come on. Get it now. Next. Come on. Yeah, okay. The quad in the bush. I wonder what happened here. Luckily all the crew survived. There's 5 people left. Completely detreaded. Come on, Browning. Warren and Ernest, they're still here. Oh, and I forgot, the mission is over. Completely lost sight of the fact that the mission is over. It's a little bit disorienting. Okay, let me just see. I think we got hit. So, how's the 88? Oh, okay, it's fine. Look at what this quad did. Look at all of that. Absolutely tore it up. So it's a good gun. It just positioning matters. In this case, I hit it here. Until it starts shooting, you don't know it's there. Well, the AI doesn't know it's there. And this did save us quite a lot. But really, we could have gotten away with this with 57 mils, and we would have been just fine. So with all of that waffling, let me go and do the salvage quick. Alright, the salvage is done. Let's have a look at what we got here. So we've got a STK-231, Stug, a couple of officer vehicles, another STK-231, a Czechoslovakian tank, 2 of those Czechoslovakian tanks, an STK-222, and I think that's STK-222? Yes, it is. And yeah, Kubelwagen VW-82. Then we got this, the STK-250. Troop carrier. Oh, here's the half track, the 3.7 centimeter AA gun. This is quite a powerful. I mean, it's shooting 37 mil rounds with a clip of 10. Pretty potent, quite a deadly thing. So yeah, that was lurking for us in the dark. Let's have a look at the unit performance quick. As I said, 9 deaths. I've been through those, so let's go to the actual performance. Alright, this 37 mil gun, it's hard to tell again because it's cumulative, but it's wiggled its way to the top of the charts. Again though, it's a cheap unit, and it's been with us since day 1. Given its cost versus its value delivery, whether or not it's there because of today's match or not is another question. Either way, it stands that it outperforms its relative value and cost, and it comes free out the gate for the Americans, so it's definitely worth getting. 57 mil gun, also performing really well given its value. And Warren and Ernest at 76. The last time we really used them was, I think, on day 6 or 7 at Utah Beach, the assault. On the defense, we didn't really use them, and we didn't really use them on day 9. So I think they got 25 to 26 kills today. Then the debut of our 7.5 puck. It got 10 vehicle kills, and then our GMC doing relatively okay, but it was there as a bit of an emergency, a bit of an insurance. And then the quad mounts. So the quad mounts are cool. When I play America again, because I definitely want to play them again, I will try to make use of quad mounts because they're great. And then the 90 mil gun got 1 kill, but it was competing against the puck and the 57 mil. These had great range. I'm surprised they didn't get more kills. I'll come back to this campaign, and I'll take it up to like day 15 or day 16. I'm interested or keen to see more advanced German hardware and to play around with more advanced American equipment. So again, thank you very much if you've made it this far. Thank you for the engagement and the comments and those who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. And I will see you again soon. Cheers.